I can remember there'd be a lot of times I would struggle. I'd be invited to parties and things with friends, and I can remember walking in and seeing what they were taking part of, and I can remember being tempted and joining, taking a part of drinking and hanging out with all these girls. I can remember there'd be times where I'd struggle on the internet. I tried to cover it all with sports, friends, parties, girls, whatever that I would just try to fill the emptiness. But after everything, I would still feel a little emptiness that was always there.
Before I met Jesus, I was really centered on what people thought of me and what I thought of myself, and I was really insecure, and I did everything that I could to fill my life up with materialism and surround myself by friends and guys, and it didn't work out.
My life was like before I met Jesus was complicated. It was hard. It wasn't always easy. I always had to overcome battles and trying to figure out what to do next without someone leading me in the path and helping me with what to do.
Before I met Christ, it was more of a routine, something that I felt that I needed to do to please my parents, or something that I felt was expected of me to do instead of something that I wanted to do for myself.
I can remember the day I was just angry, and I was just done with a lot of things, and I just sat down and I closed my eyes, and out of nowhere I could just see his face. And after I looked at him for a while, he was looking back at me the whole time, and he just told me to follow him. That's when I realized that I needed to. And once I made that commitment, I felt that emptiness just go away. I could feel his presence with me right there, right from that point, and just helped satisfy that emptiness I had.
So after I ended up just losing everything, I thought to myself that there had to be something more. And I was at the brink of giving up, and someone just kept nailing into my head that I needed to come to church. And I came and I got saved that night, and the feeling that I had that I was building myself up to be something that I wasn't just left, and that God-sized hole that I had was immediately filled, and I had so much joy all of a sudden. It didn't make sense because I lived my entire life not having that.
The struggle that I dealt with was finding the right people to hang out with, and what to do when I was in a situation I didn't want to be in, or just saying no to something that was bad, or mostly just hanging out with the right people and saying the right things and doing the right things at all times.
I think my whole perspective on life has changed. I'm not here just to be here. I'm here for a reason. I'm here to show others God's love for me, as well as the love for everyone else in this world.
I know there's still struggles, and I know there's still temptations, but through the end, I know Jesus is better.
All of that, I finally learned that Jesus is better than having to put up a face for people like me.
Experience since I came to know the Lord is that someone is always there to love me no matter what situation I'm in, and that no matter what, the Lord will love you even if you're in the wrong. He still loves you no matter what.
Jesus is better than going through the motions.
Jesus is better. What do you think about when you hear these three words? At first, I think that seems so simple, so easy to comprehend. But I am here to tell you that those three words can radically change your walk with the Lord. There is such joy in understanding them completely, having them implemented and working in your heart and in your life. There is a joy for you if you would simply know and experience that He is better. Over the next several weeks, we're going to be spending time exploring this idea. There's a lot of detail, a lot of content, a lot of things that you will be able to take from Scripture that radically change your life. I hope you enjoy what we're going through. I hope you take part every Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the North Venue for Ground Zero. We're excited about what the Lord is going to do in your life.